capital, investors are bringing value in the form of connections and expertise to their investments. Joining us today, serial entrepreneur Isaac Bendwich and digital transformation thought leader Einav Asaria to share key insights about the entrepreneurship experience. It's great to have you here, guys.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
So tell us, what is the biggest challenge for an entrepreneur to get into the market?
I think the biggest challenge is always to find a product market fit. That's the biggest challenge for every startup company in the world. We invented one of the world-leading data analytics platform, and it was an horizontal play, practically being able to serve every industry. When we introduced it to the market, we saw that the product market fit was just not there. And then we decided to verticalize it to a specific industry. Today we're also announcing a new product called Necto Telecom, which is catering the telecom industry specific with the most advanced data analytics platform.
So you're bringing what you have to another vertical.
Exactly. Right? Verticalizing a solution, meaning that you actually provide deep connectors to the industry itself, you provide domain knowledge, you provide data models that actually fits that market specifically, help you create the product market fit. And the results actually from last year were that we tripled the company and we tripled the deal size. And we're actually planning to do that again this year.
We're looking forward to how that story is going to unfold. And Isaac, you are a serial entrepreneur. You had a big success with CropX, and now you're developing Ripples. Can you tell us about the value that investors like OurCrowd bring to the companies?
When I came to OurCrowd with CropX several years back, it was one of the early investments of OurCrowd. This was my third company, so it was after raising money and then doing a NASDAQ IPO and then the Tel Aviv public offering. And so I went to OurCrowd because of my deep appreciation to John Medved and the team, and this has not failed us. Being able to work with investors that bring value and that understand investors is really key. Now, as I'm developing the next venture, Ripples, which is a mindfulness technology company, in CropX we used sensors and IoT.
For agriculture, right?
In agricultural fields, we're now taking the same approach of IoT and data analytics to the classroom, allowing kids to practice mindfulness meditation, reduce violence, improve grades, all using the same IoT. And naturally, I'm coming again to OurCrowd. Many investors out there, but they are my first pick as people that can bring value to the table.
This is very exciting to see how you both are, bringing the solutions to other verticals and bringing your experience to other sectors, like moving from agriculture to health or from enterprise to telecom. As experienced entrepreneurs, what tips would you give new entrepreneurs?
So I think the first tip is be mindfulness. So relax, it's going to take a bit of a longer time than what you expected, but be very committed to your goal. And when you're very committed and you're passionate about it, and you speak about your idea, then other people come and start following you. And I think just be very, very focused on your direction. Don't be afraid to pivot if needed, and you'll be successful.
What about you, Isaac?
For me, this has been a lifelong journey, and so I think that my advice to entrepreneurs is to seek this delicate balance between humility and boldness. Boldness to follow your visions and dream big, humility to understand your frailty and to be ready to accept failures because they will come. They're part of success. And lastly, and being able to attract other people and infect them with your enthusiasm and make the vision, their journey. Otherwise, it does not fly. Lastly, I know I'm preaching to the converted, but to me, OurCrowd really is in a unique position. This hybrid between crowdfunding and the VC, with the power of the crowd and the smarts of a professional team that helps you through the way has made a big difference for us in critical points. You never know when somebody in the crowd will make that all critical connections, and this has happened for us several times. And of course, John and his team have made a significant difference in our strategy as we made this journey.
Thank you for sharing these great insights for new entrepreneurs and also for investors, to motivating them to participate and be part of the company's success. And we're going to a short break. We'll be right back.